ask y'all, man, how do you get over the greatest woman in this world? Let me ask y'all, man, how do you get over the greatest woman in this world? How do you get over the greatest woman in this world? You know the thing that would hurt me the most in this world? If Shantae found a man and he did what I couldn't do. And he did what I couldn't do as a man for her. Do you have any idea what that do to my soul? Because I was there first and I failed her as a husband. Let me tell you something, y'all. This woman did nothing in this marriage. It's all on me, y'all. It's all on me. I promise you it's on me. And listen, what she did for me, only God knows. Thank you, baby. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, baby. I destroyed our love we had for one another. We still love each other. We still love us there, but I destroyed our marriage. I destroyed the very thing that I made a vow to you. It was over. Just by signing a paper. Signing a paper. This Friday will always replay in my head. It will always be there. I just made that song and dance. I'm dancing that bitch like it was okay that day. I was so hurt because I didn't know what to do. I was hysterical, like, yo, I'm about to lose my best friend. I'm about to lose the woman that I love so much. Shantae, I just want to say thank you. I have to say thank you to you.
Why is it that these men only appreciate their woman when they are no longer with them, when they leave them? That is when they know that they had a good woman, the greatest woman on earth. But when she was with you, what did you do with the greatest woman on earth? You took her for granted. Now she's gone. You're crying. You're crying. And
I didn't mean to laugh. Yes, I did. I meant to laugh. But I have a question. And this is to you men. Why does it take for a woman to leave you for you to realize, damn, I messed up? And y'all always try to act like it's a surprise when it happens. She has been begging and pleading with you for years to do right. And y'all must be refusing to do so. And then when she's fed up and she's done, and she's a part of that 70% who filed for divorces, then y'all all sit around trying to figure out, well, why she do that? It came out of nowhere. I had no clue. And the whole time y'all had clues, y'all didn't care. And a lot of y'all be so cocky to the point where y'all feel like she ain't gonna go nowhere. And then she did. Anywho, what do y'all think about this video? Leave me a comment. Let's talk about it. And don't forget to hit the follow button. Toodles.
Let me ask y'all, man, how do you get over the greatest woman in this world? I'm so sorry.
Now this man sitting up there laying back on a struggling deflated air mattress crying over his ex-wife. Hot diggity dog. Probably got a 13-inch TV VCR combo. Probably don't even have the back to the remote. Probably got to tape in the batteries. God dog, man. And y'all dudes be looking like this and be having a nerve to cheat. Like, and for this man to sit up here crying, talking about how do you get over the greatest woman in the world, you don't. You don't. And a lot of men don't want to admit when they missed out on a good one. When they messed up having a good one, a solid one. That woman, for that man to be crying like that, you could, man, that woman gave you chance after chance after chance to get it right. He probably had to wait for his roommate to leave so he could shoot that video. And y'all be up here with these regurgitated talking points talking about, you know, women file for divorce 70%, 80% of the time. But y'all don't talk about the 70 to 80 chances that some of these women be giving y'all. Y'all don't want to talk about that. But, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, you could tell this man, the way he cried, he didn't believe that that woman was going to leave him. And that woman mustered up the strength and she left him. And you got a lot of men out here that have this same outlook, don't want to admit it publicly, but struggle privately. And they cry every day, every so often. Every now and then they try to reach out to their ex-wife or their ex-girlfriend or their ex-fiance. Baby, please, baby, please. And she got so much receipts where she could expose you. But y'all be out here going so hard on women. And like, bro, out of all camera angles, like, you had to use that one? You couldn't, bruh.
How do you get over the greatest woman in this world?
You won't get over her, but you need to. She moved on. She's gonna be happy. And you're probably doing all of this right now on the internet because you know she's found happiness somewhere. You're probably doing this because you're bitter and you know that she no longer have to suffer with you around. Because it's so crazy to me how all of a sudden you realize her worth. You realize that how important she was. All the time that she was with you, she was never that important. But all of a sudden, she left you. You mad. I swear to God, you just mad. Because you had all the time in the world to tell that woman that you cared. But now all of a sudden you heartbroken. And now all of a sudden you know she did nothing wrong. You didn't know she was right all along, but now you do. All of a sudden you know she's right.
Let me ask y'all, man, how do you get over the greatest woman in this world? How do you get over the greatest woman in this world?
Oh, good heavens. Oh my god. I can't even roast Unc or even like say nothing crazy about Unc for real. Because we've all been through this, bro. We've all been through this type of heartbreak, man. Man, I can't lie. I remember my first heartbreak. Well, I feel like I was about to die. Boy, when I say I felt like I had a knife in my chest every time I breathed, oh my god, I feel like my world was just ending. So I can't even be mad at Unc, bro. I feel like heartbreak like this is very necessary for you to go through that character development. But it looks like Unc got his a little later in life. But man, I feel bad for Unc, man. I'm not gonna lie. Keep your head up, man. This is crazy. You'll be alright though. We all went through it, man. You gotta go through it too.
They said they loved each other, and it was one that destroyed the marriage. Destroying a marriage is not just doing one thing. It's continuous damage. You keep damaging it. And I feel like she kept giving him chances and she kept forgiving. We don't know what he did. I don't know. So we don't know a lot of things that he must have done. But it's looking as if he's now regretting that I should have listened to when this woman was begging me to change, or I should have thought I thought she was not going to go. And I feel like some of the time these men actually feel like you leaving is impossible. And that is why they do not want to stop doing the terrible things that they are doing to you. They feel like she's not going anywhere. She's going to stay with me and she's going to forgive me. Actually, for women that have forgiving their husband back to back, back to back, back to back. So when they do it all over again, and you're like, she's not going anywhere. And she's still going to forgive me again. So why should I change, right? And they don't want to take them seriously. But now that she's gone, now you know that you got married to the greatest woman on earth. So you're asking us, how can you get over her? You can't get over her. In fact, if she's living her life and she's happier, you're worse. You can't get over her. Like you've lost. And the thing is that once you've lost that good woman, before you can get someone else that will give you that, it's going to take a long time. In fact, you might never find a woman that would suffer like that with you. why you do all those kind of things that you've been doing to her. The question is, why do men always appreciate their woman when they are no longer with them? When the woman leaves them, that is when you see a man say, "Ah, I lost a good woman. Ah, that woman was a good woman." Oh." But when you were with her, or both of you were together, you were taking her for granted. Why do they always do that? Why does your woman have to suffer? And why do you have to destroy her? Why does she have to leave you before you know that you had to hold that relationship tight? You have to work towards to make that relationship work. Why does the woman have to leave? Most of the time, once a woman packs her load and leave her husband's house, that is when the man wants to change. That is when he will deceive her. Most of the time, they will even deceive you and tell you, "Okay, I'll change, I'll change." They go back to this man now that is crying. That is saying, "How can I get over a greatest woman?" If the woman comes back and be like, "Okay, you know what? I forgive you." Doing that, whatever it was doing is going to go back to it. It's not still going to appreciate her. You guys, what's your take on this video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, your girl Mariah Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.